Well, we have with us the gorgeous couple Gurmeet and Debina here on this cruise liner here in France right now. We've started from Barcelona yesterday, and they're part of this wedding celebrations of Sana and Adel. Pleasure having you guys on BollywoodHungama first of all.
Thank you very much, Faridun.
And have you ever imagined that something like this can ever happen, like a wedding with 3,000 people, and that too on cruise, and that too far away from India?
नो आई थिंक अभी फिल्म रिलीज़ हो रही है, इनफैक्ट आज रिलीज़ हो गई है और मैं लगातार प्रमोशन में लगा हुआ था. एंड देवीना टोल्ड मी कि चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, लाली की शादी में लड्डू दीवाना, तो शी टोल्ड मी चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए तू प्रमोशन कर ले. एक दिन पहले मैं इस क्रूज़ में तुझे लेके जा रही हूँ. एंड एंड थैंक यू देवीना, बिकॉज आई थिंक फॉर मी ये मेरा पहला एक्सपीरियंस है क्रूज़ पे. और जो मज़ा अभी आ रहा है, जो हम मस्ती कर रहे हैं, हम पार्टी कर रहे हैं, हम सुबह उठ के जिम भी कर रहे हैं, और मुझे लगता नहीं कि हम ऐसे बाहर जाके इतनी धमाल हमने कभी किया है.
Okay. And how's been your experience that it's been called as the theme is called as Dil Dhadakne Do. We've seen the movie and now we're actually seeing something in real life as well.
I think this is called the inspiration from Bollywood.
Right.
I mean, Bollywood has inspired everybody and from all across the globe. And I think this is the way how the people out here in Barcelona, France and Italy, they are actually, the media out here is also involved with this wedding. So they are getting to experience what our Bollywood movie and reach is like. They inspire people to do something like that. And Rizwan has actually made that possible. Something that we think that it is only done in films, as a film mein hi ho sakta hai, but then this, he has made it, got it done in real life.
Right.
So this is a lifetime experience, I am telling you.
All right, now your movie is coming up, Lali Ki Shaadi Mein Laddu Deewana. Once again, we are seeing that. I think some of you get lucky with your music actually each time. That there's some romantic songs that somehow that just get you in that Shah Rukh Khan mode as well with Khoobsurat Wadiyan. Happy with the response so far that you've been getting?
Well, आज ही रिलीज़ हुई है. एंड यू नो व्हाट फरीदून, मैं रिस्पॉन्स जो है वो उससे पहले जो रिव्यूज़ है वो हमेशा मंडे को पढ़ता हूँ. और थैंक गॉड मैं बाहर हूँ, तो वो जो डर है, वो जो फियर है, वो जब आप बाहर चले जाते हो तो थोड़ा कम हो जाता है. तो वेल अभी तक तो अच्छा है एंड आई एम श्योर कि लोगों को पसंद आएगा.
And I think that the song of this film also is amazing.
Right.
And yeah, you said he's lucky. I mean, all his films has got one song, and that too of him, which you can actually hum and people can actually sing. That actually catches on to the mode.
Absolutely. Debina, actually, this is the first time that we're actually talking to both of you together. But in our past interviews, we've spoken about you, and Gurmeet has this, I think, unique penchant that somehow he has these wonderful romantic scenes with his actresses as well. So we've discussed that in the past, that what is Debina's reaction, and we've thought that hopefully Debina won't be watching this interview either. Okay, so how do you react to it when you see your husband that he's having this wonderful chemistry with his actresses?
I think this enigma of not knowing how I feel in person was the best, because that is how actually made people wonder always. But then now that I'm here and you've already asked me the question, let me answer. I mean, the first thing that I would like to say is that we have all come from all across India to Bombay to make our future and make our mark here in the entertainment industry in Bollywood. And before Gurmeet is my husband, he's an actor. And we do not step into each other's professional field to actually cling on to the personal baggages that we have. And at home, he's a complete husband. But in the set, I mean, I tell him that you are not my husband, you are the actor, you are the character, and get on to the character zone, and the moment it is cut, get back to being Gurmeet Choudhary. So I think that is how we have always been. I mean, he started off as playing Lord Ram in Ramayana, and that is when you have to have a lot of divinity, a lot of being a superhuman quality. So that is not human. So he was actually getting onto that zone. He had almost become Ram, Gurmeet
very
and
saintly and
yeah, he started talking, he started behaving like that, and he would walk slowly. I'm like, why are you walking in slow motion? And why are you talking to me like that? You like a saint. You're my husband. I mean, you're my boyfriend. I don't want my boyfriend to become some sadhu. I can actually see you opening an ashram and sitting. I mean, all your everything is gone. Do you really want that, or do you want to cut the character out of you the moment the director says a cut?
Right.
So I think that is when he I mean, it was like the real way of learning to get in and out of a character without being too involved or getting into it. So I think if he could do that from Ram to a normal and normal to a Ram, I have seen that. So from Gurmeet to Jaydev, Gurmeet to Ranveer, Bajaj, everything I think is possible, and the cut is the cut.
Absolutely. In fact, he has wonderful things to say about you in our past interviews, that how you have influenced him in a big way, and just becoming the person that he has become, and he is having this entire image now, and this entire physique that he has built up, and the persona. But he says that he's coming from a small town, and the way you have groomed him up in a big way is something that that is wonderful.
No, I think he is very hardworking. Very means VERY in bold and capital. If that actually gives a stress to understand how hardworking he is. I mean, yeah, motivation is different, but then actually doing it is different. When there are friends who's always partying, their party winds up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That was the initial days of Bombay that we had together. And everybody else would be like, oh, let us just crash. And he would carry his bag where he had his sports gear. He would wear them and straight away go to Juhu Beach, practice, and then come back home all mitti to the friend's place only, because that was where everybody was. I mean, he did not miss out on the fun of the life. But he did not miss out on his workout or the new learning. At that time he was learning martial arts and action in Juhu Beach with Kaushal Moses sir, and that was, I think, a major inspiration, because I mean, I was also a fitness freak, but then I knew about fitness, but then becoming a fitness freak was with him. Absolutely. Because you can motivate, you can do this, but then actually doing that, absolutely, it is very difficult. And I've seen him actually doing that, and he still is doing it. The way, when everybody's shooting, you have this motivation to wake up and go out in the morning. But then when you're not shooting, you can easily like sleep till 10:30, 11, 12 o'clock and then have a very easy day. But then he would wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, do a 2.5 hour of extensive dance class and learn something new every day. And then he would relax for some time, do 1,000 meetings. Then he would go to the gym. I think that requires a lot of, something special inside you or within to do that. Talking is easy.
ओके नाउ आपने जिस तरीके से पास में बताया है अपने इंटरव्यू में, आई थिंक बिल्कुल सही आपने बताया है अबाउट देबीना. एंड हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज़ इट टू हैव अ स्पाउस जो कि आपको समझें, स्पेशली ग्लैमर की दुनिया में, बिकॉज ग्लैमर की दुनिया में, बिकॉज जहाँ पर इतना ज़्यादा टेम्पटेशंस भी होते हैं और इतने सारे बहुत सी और चीज़ें होती हैं जो कि अफेक्ट करती हैं सक्सेस का भी कहीं ना कहीं एक लस्ट होती है, कि आदमी बिल्कुल एकदम दीवानों के तरीके से सक्सेस के पीछे भागता है और बहुत बार अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ को, फैमिली लाइफ को, जो लोग आसपास के हैं उनको कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा बहुत अटेंशन कम हो जाता है. हाउ इम्पॉर्टेंट इज़ इट टू जस्ट बैलेंस ऑल दीज थिंग्स फॉर यू?
वेल फरीदूर, एक चीज़ मैं हमेशा अपने फ्रेंड्स को बोलता हूँ जो भी इस फील्ड में है, वो मुझे जब कॉल करते हैं किसी चीज़ के लिए कि यार अभी ये काम मिल रहा है तो क्या करूँ क्या नहीं करूँ, लाइफ में ठीक नहीं हो रहा है, और हमेशा मैं एक गुरु हूँ, वो साधु हूँ कि हर कोई मुझे कॉल करता है. मैं सबको एक चीज़ में
Sadhu, he means is the sense of detachment.
Right.
I mean,
being funny actually.
No, because we kind of use this word sadhu ho ja, because if somebody is really instigating you, your instinct would be to retaliate. But then sadhu ban ja is like, बोलो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. हाँ, तो उसका कोई दुश्मन हो ही नहीं सकता. Do you get what I mean? So that is how it is. I mean, he's that kind of a sadhu. I mean, when I'm like, Gurmeet, this is. हाँ, अच्छा हाँ तो ये क्या था हम लाइक नो his guitarist is not there so is that Sadhu and who advises his friends
हाँ सो ये लोग मुझे कॉल करते हैं और मुझे बोलते हैं यार अभी काम का क्या करना है, तो मैं उनको एक चीज़ बहुत प्यार से समझाता हूँ, बहुत लोग समझ भी गए कि लाइफ में मेरे साथ क्या हुआ फरीदून की, जब मैं 17-18 साल का था देवीना से मैं मिला और
जी,
यू
आपने
नो
बताया।
शादी हुई, सब कुछ हुआ, बट उससे मैं बहुत ज़्यादा फोकस्ड हो गया क्योंकि मुझे कहीं ना कहीं दिमाग में था कि मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड है, उससे शादी करनी है, मुझे बहुत सारा पैसा कमाना है, मुझे बहुत सारा नाम कमाना है, अपने लिए तो कमाना ही है बट देवीना के लिए भी करना है। जब आपकी ज़िंदगी में आपका एक अकेले का सपना नहीं होता, जब दूसरा भी आपको हेल्प करने लगता है उसी सपने को पूरा करने में, तो आप बहुत जल्दी और बहुत फास्ट आगे बढ़ते हो। तो मैं सारे दोस्तों को यही बोलता हूँ कि यार एक अच्छी गर्लफ्रेंड रख ले, सीरियस हो जा लाइफ में, अगर शादी करना शादी कर ले। तो आई थिंक ये एक मंत्रा है जो मैं हाँ वो आई थिंक हमारी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में क्या होता है फिरदून, बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, बहुत सारी टेंशन है, कभी काम हो रहा है कभी नहीं हो रहा है, तो आपको एक साथी चाहिए, जब आप घर पे जब वापस आओ तो आप उसके साथ शेयर कर सको। वो एक साथी ऐसा होता है कि जो आपके साथ मिल के काम करता है, लगता है कोई बात नहीं। जब मैं बहुत डिसअपॉइंटेड हो जाता हूँ तो देवीना मुझे बोलती है यार डे 1 से जब हम मिले कि कोई बात नहीं आगे कुछ हो जाएगा, तो आप मोटिवेट हो जाते हो। तो ये एक मेरा मंत्रा। और अगर मुझे लगता है कि बहुत लोग बोलते हैं गुरमीत आप यहाँ तक पहुँचे कैसे हो, क्या वो चीज़ क्या है, कहाँ ऑडिशन दिया था, क्या किया था, मैंने कहा कि यार मैं बहुत फोकस था, मेरी एक गर्लफ्रेंड थी जिससे मैंने शादी की, उसका सपोर्ट बहुत था। मैं पूरा काम करता था, रात को 11-12 बजे मैं अपने घर पे आता था, और घर पे मेरी फैमिली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है मेरे लिए, मेरी वाइफ, मेरे मॉम डैड, देवीना के मॉम डैड, ये सब फैमिली, वो एक टाइम है जो जब मैं कभी काम नहीं करता, 7-8-9 बजे के बाद वो मेरे लिए, वो मेरी फैमिली है। उसके बाद सुबह मैं अलग गुरमीत होता हूँ। तो ये बहुत हेल्प करती है फैमिली, आपकी वाइफ, आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड।
he means to say have one girlfriend and focus instead of bantoing yourself to 10 girls.
Fantastic. Others, I think that was really like an inspiring conversation for a lot of people who, especially youngsters, who have these apprehensions about commitment and marriage these days. So I think just learn from Gurmeet and Debina, and you should definitely settle down life. So thank you very much for being on BollywoodHungama. A pleasure talking to you, and we hope that you have a wonderful time, and looking forward to meeting you on the next 2 days as well. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.